Back on the truck again. This might seem a little redundant, but this is what you have to do when you build a vehicle. You got to take it apart, put it together, take it apart, put it together. And the last couple of videos I've had, I've got some preliminary fitting together and stuff, and now I'm trying to finalize that. So the fender I had welded on. I welded this area back up to here, repaired any damage from welding, and primered it. So that's ready to go. I also put these holes in. Those holes will bolt up to the running board here. And as you can see, I have nutserts all in there. I added that piece in, primed it, you know, I had to weld all this in. So you can see slightly, I don't know if you can see that line right there. That's where I ground it back to get rid of any burn marks and burned material. And then I just kind of sanded it and I put some primer back on it. I did the same to the other side over here. The other thing I did was I've been working on this piece. This is the piece that will go in the box right here. So I have it drilled. I fit it on there. It's threaded in the frame here. And I also then took this piece. This is my kick shield or toe kick for the running board. I had to add material to it so I can bolt it to this thing here. This will fit on here like that. And I'll show you that when I get it back together. The other thing I did, so is what I'm going to do today, I kind of buttoned up this. I sanded this all down and stuff. This is going to get primed. This will get primed, spot primed here. And then is what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue priming the doors. Now I didn't show the doors after they were blasted, other than I can show it. I can show the face of it. The door was blasted all the way around the edges, the inside. The door panel itself will not be blasted on both of them. So this is the reason I blast doors. This door was I want to say my better door, right? This is, yeah, this was the better door, which is the passenger side. And after I blasted it, or had it blasted, this is what happened to the bottom of the door. So now I had already done a few little repairs to the bottom of the door, but now I got to replace this whole thing. That's why you blast it, because the metal, you couldn't see that metal was bad. You would have to take like a hammer or a pick hammer and just start hitting it to tell if it's bad. But just by roughly, you know, just sanding it a little bit, you couldn't tell. But that material there was weak enough to where the blaster blew a hole in it. So I will be replacing that bottom piece, but not in this video. In this video, all I'm going to do is just going to be a short one. It's already running long, but I'm now going to flip the doors, show you what that looks like, and then I'm going to prep them and get them for primer. This is all ready for primer, that's ready for primer. And we'll prime them all up today. So here are the doors. Like I said, when they blasted, they only blasted just the very edge. But you can see that some stuff, I just blew some more holes in to see how weak that really was. But there's some here, here. I'll probably have to replace this whole bottom section, even though I did do a couple patches here, but you know, that needs to be replaced. Here was a big gouge, and so I just welded it up. Then on this one, you can see there's a few little spots here and there, that I'll probably be able to take care of with a welder. So anyway, I'm going to finish prepping these and put some primer on them. Well, so here they are, the doors. Kind of hard to tell with the light shining on them, but there they all are primed up. This door doesn't look really that bad. This door over here doesn't look too bad. A little work needs to be done yet. And like I said, I'm probably gonna replace that bottom section, but otherwise, overall, it's not in bad shape. Now, I prime the end of that, prime this thing. Okay, so the next time you see it, I'll have it all back together again. Probably getting ready to spin it around. So there we go. Okay, this will be the end of this video. I got this thing together. Now it looks the same as all the other times, but now it's actually bolted together. Everything is bolted together, not just a bolt here and there. I mean, it's all, you can see the bolts all down in there. It's rigid. It's all completely bolted together, solid, everything. Everything is solid now. Fenders bolted to the running boards, both front and rear. That kick panel here is bolted to the running boards, bolted to the cab. The filler piece is now bolted to the box, and this has a couple small bolts into here. So that is it. That is all good. Now I would consider this side good, ready for the next phase, minus the hood and the nose piece. Those two things I still got to deal with. But now is what I got to do is I got to flip the car around so the other side is over here, and I can do the same thing to the other side. So it's a long process. I may not do too many videos on that because you've already seen this. So unless I run into some weird problems, which I might, because that other fender right here is so stretched out, I probably have to replace steel. So otherwise, this is ready for sanding and body work. But obviously that's not happening until suspension and stuff gets fitted in. All right, that's it.